Phrasing is the foundation on which music is built. The ability to phrase appropriately, clearly, and emotionally is what separates guys like Benny Greb, Jojo Mayer, and Chris Coleman from everyone else. So what exactly is phrasing, and how can we as drummers get better at it? Let's talk. Hello all, my name is Joshua. Welcome to the Warr Drums YouTube channel. Warr Drums is a full-service recording studio and online drum tracking platform where musicians really all over the world can send in their music online, and I will write, arrange, and record a custom, high-quality drum track recording for those projects. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, hit the link in the description box below to head over to my website and we'll get started. I'm still set up from my last session, so I wanted to take a second and talk through phrasing. It's this concept that kind of gets talked about in really kind of weird, like ethereal and impractical ways. So what I want to do today is hit you with a quick definition. You can put it in your back pocket and then whip that bad boy out anytime you find yourself in a rut when you're working on your solos and your grooves and your fills. And then we'll look at an exercise where we can start to translate what we know up here to what we can play right here. So let's get started. Philly D, if you would be so kind. So for our purposes as drummers, we're going to define phrasing as changes in statements over time, where statements are literally any sticking. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, kick, any sticking you can think of. Changes in statements, these changes are going to be what we would consider musical shifts to the statement. So dynamic shifts, melodic shifts, and rhythmic shifts. Our dynamic shifts are going to be how loud or how soft are we playing the statements? Are we going to have accents in these statements? Where are we placing those accents? Melodic shifts are going to be how we and where we voice the statements. So if we've got right, left, are we playing all that on the snare? Are we alternating between the snare and the kick or the snare and the toms? And it really also has to do with the actual melodic relationship that we have, the intervals between toms and snare, and kind of how we as drummers elect to do that to create music. So for example, I like to have a fourth in between my toms. So I'll have my rack tom be an A, I'll have my floor tom be a D, and if I'm in the key of D, then earlier I had my snare kind of in a mid-range tuning at an F sharp, which is a major third of D. So those are some considerations for melody as well. And then we have our rhythmic shifts, where it's really kind of how are we approaching the meter? Are we in duple meter, triple meter? Our subdivisions, are we doing 16th notes, triplets, quarter notes, eighth notes? How are we using rhythmic shifts to affect statements? And then finally, we have time, which is how long it takes for a statement to start and stop, creating a complete thought. Or more specifically, the changes in that statement. So are we taking a full bar to play right, left, in 16th notes, getting louder and louder over a full bar, and then starting over? Is that over the course of 2 bars, 4 bars, etc.? Changes in statements over time. So these are concepts that everyone from beginner to upper level drummers, these are usable concepts. So now that we've kind of talked through the head knowledge a little bit, let's go ahead and dig into the exercise. That way we can learn to get this into our hands a little better. So it's a 4-bar exercise. The first 2 bars are groove, simple groove. Make sure you're playing something, a groove that you're familiar with at a tempo that you're comfortable with, because you're going to need those 2 bars to kind of go on autopilot. That way you can think about what's coming. So 2 bars of groove, and in the 3rd bar, absolute free-for-all. Play whatever you want. You can, continue the groove and then work on a fill. You can use it as a time to work on solos, or maybe just go into a new groove. That 3rd bar is my gift to you. Do whatever you want. The catch is, on that 4th bar, you have to repeat note for note what you just played in the 3rd bar. What that's going to do is that's going to create creative awareness and creative intentionality, okay? So pick a statement, any statement, use that as a starting base, and then whatever you don't like, when you repeat the exercise, change it. Maybe change the dynamics, change the melody, change the rhythm, change all three, do a mixture. Maybe change your statement. The whole point of the exercise is to get you to play something that you're proud of that sounds like you, developing your own creative voice. So continue to do this exercise, keep repeating it, and keep changing it until you get to the spot where you're like, yeah, this is me, I dig this. This is what's up. All right, so I'm gonna hop on the kit and we'll see what it sounds like. All right, so once you're comfortable with that, try expanding the end of the exercise. So you've got 2 bars of groove. Maybe go into 2 bars of free-for-all with 2 bars to repeat, 3 bars of free-for-all with 3 bars to repeat, and then, before you know it, whoopsie-daisy, you're soloing.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
No, we nixing that. Anyways, all right. So I hope that this video proved helpful for you. If it did, subscribe, do the notification things, comment below, all the things you crazy kids do. Let me know if I need to continue to make these videos or if I just need to march my happy rear end back to the couch and continue watching endless hours of Even Stevens on Disney+. It's a problem.